say you are the current UNF GOAT?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to kill someone, whatever it takes to get the win. But next Saturday, I will raise my hand at the end of the night, and then I will have like another belt on my belly.
Today I'm here with the Prospectrix channel, and we're here at Team Oyama MMA Fitness. Today we're going to be getting on the mat and interviewing Gianni Vazquez, Flyweight Champion UNF. He's defending his title at UNF 28. So we're going to see how the training camp has been, how he's training, how's it looking. Good, bro. How are you?
What's up, man? Good. How are you?
Okay, so I'm here with Gianni. He just finished sparring. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man. You know, like just finishing the last details for the camp, and then we're just ready. You know, I'm excited and then happy to be fighting next Saturday.
Can we start this off? Can you tell us your name, age, and the weight that you fight at?
My name is Gianni Vazquez. I'm a Flyweight Champion of UNF, and I'm 31 years old, coming out of Mexico City.
How did you first get into MMA, and what made you want to compete?
You know, like since I was young, basically since I can remember, probably like 3 years old, I was getting into fights all the time. Back home in Mexico, I was getting fights in school, and then all the time somehow I was getting involved in fights. So I got to the point where like I discovered I was pretty good fighting, you know, on the street. And then one time when I went to this kind of like high school in Mexico, I was 12 years old. I made like a classmate that he was a boxer guy, and then he introduced me to boxing. And since then, I never stopped.
Coming from your background, how has your culture and upbringing shaped you as a fighter?
I mean, like I'm from Mexico City, which like the Aztecs are from there. So you know, the Aztecs were one of the most violent warriors, the more like intimidate warriors, the more scary warriors from Mexico, and like the culture. So I feel like I have it in my blood, you know, like I love fighting. I love like to be violent. I love to like beat people up, you know. It's like, you know, like they used to even sacrifice people, you know. So when I go to fight and then like, you know, I'm reaching for my goals, it's like I sacrifice somebody, you know. That person is on my way and I gotta take it away. So I feel pretty good, and then I feel like it's part of my culture, you know. I don't see it like it's not personal. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's the energy you're gonna bring.
Oh, for sure, man. That's the energy. Like the energy every single time is like going up there and then kill someone, you know. Like I'm ready to die, and then like I'm ready to kill someone, whatever it takes to get the win. But next Saturday, they will raise my hand at the end of the night, and then I will have like another belt on my belly.
What was the moment you realized you could actually make MMA your career?
It's funny, you know, because I would say since 18, I've been like kind of like living out of fighting. Back home in Mexico, I pay my college with fighting. You know, I was in a law school, and I was fighting, and then with the money I was getting from fights, I was paying school. So it was kind of normal for me, and I didn't kind of like think about it. So it became more realistic when like I have to leave my country. I came to the US at 22, and then You know, like everything I have and everything I make and everything I accomplish is because of my hands. So, you know, I would say when I was 22 is when it became more like real thing. Cause like, I came by myself to the US. I came without like knowing the language or anything. And then I made it this far just with the hands.
Wow. From the moment you started training, what would you, like, how many fights would you say you've had?
Ooh, you know, like, I have like 25 professional fights between MMA and then professional kickboxing, Muay Thai, and then I probably did like around 20, 22 more like amateurs, maybe more.
Wow.
So at least like sanction fights, like probably 50. Because, man, in the street I fight probably like another 50.
So you're the current up next fighting flyweight champion. What did winning that belt mean to you personally?
It means a lot for me, you know. It was more like just a proof to myself that like I'm in another level, you know. It's like when I won the belt, I was coming out of an injury, a big injury, and then I just proved to myself that like I was still capable and I was still like on the game, you know. Like and not only on the game, I'm in the top of the game, you know. Like I'm the only one champion and flyweight division are up next. I'm the only one champion in up next to defend the belt many times, more times than nobody. You know, like this Saturday will be 5th time fighting for the belt. So I think nobody does that before.
Hearing that, would you say you are the current UNF GOAT?
Yes, I am. I will say I'm the GOAT from UNF. You know, like and it's not like I'm not speaking from my ego. I'm speaking from the facts. You know, I'm a guy of numbers. I like numbers, and then that's all like I say. You know, like I'm the GOAT because like I defend the belt the most times. You know, I have 4 fights in UNF, and then I have 2 finishes, and then for the belts. You know, so like Saturday night I will be the 5th time fighting for a belt. The 3rd fight that I'm gonna finish somebody. Because I'm gonna finish this fight, you know, nice and fashion, and then I think that's the statement that I'm gonna make it, you know, to go to the UFC. And with that, if one day is like a Hall of Fame UNF, I'm gonna be the first one to introduce.
What has this training camp been like leading up to your title defense next week?
This training camp has been like really interesting for me. I would say that word because it was a long camp. I have like 10 weeks notice. So I love those long camps, you know, to start getting ready, you know, like mentally, physically. Like I have to hit up all my team, you know, nutritionist, strength conditioning coach, my head coach, all my coaches. And then for this camp, it was special because I split camp here in Timoyama, which is my home, you know, with my head coach Colin Oyama, and then we have the opportunity to split camp with DC up north in Gilroy. So I went to train with DC one day, and then he liked my work, and then he invited me, opened the door for me to his gym, and then it was pretty amazing, you know. I have to spend 2 weeks up there, you know. So I'm happy and excited to like put on the test everything I learned, and then I'm happy that I have like a coach Colin Oyama to be a really good coach, and then I talk about it with me about like the DC training, and then he's the first one to say like, hey, don't miss this opportunity, go up there, get some training, like the couple weeks you're gonna go, learn so much, and then come back and then we're gonna kill it. So camp this time was like something interesting, but for sure it was a blessing.
What would you say is the biggest adjustment or focus you had in this camp compared to your last fight?
I think since I'm gonna rematch Narek, it wasn't much adjustment based on him. It was like I feel like it was a lot of freedom for me to like get focused on like things that I wanna like improve for myself. You know, like it was like more about like me, about like trying to get better at a lot of things. You know, like it was a lot of freedom. So I feel like I don't have any pressure. You know, I'm the champ for a reason, and I will still the champ for a reason. And then I will prove it next Saturday, you know. So like for this camp, it was like I felt like I was having a lot of freedom of like learning new things, improving like my skills, and then I will show Saturday night.
How do you balance staying hungry as a prospect while also carrying the pressure of being a champ?
Because the champ mentality has to be like stay the champ, and that's hungry. A lot of people forget about it. Like they become a champ and then like they think that's it. It's like I would say I'm a black belt at jiu-jitsu, and then since I take my black belt, I see it as a new journey. It's not like the journey stopped because I reached the black belt. No, it's a new beginning. So for me, the same way, like when I got the belt from Up Next, since I became the champ, it was a new journey because like the journey now start to like improve more and then like show everybody why I'm the champ and why I'm gonna steal the champ. Because I know it's a lot of like young like guns, and then a lot of guys they like now they see the target on my back because I have the belt. So I know they're gonna come hungry to take that, and then I just gotta prove it and put it in the place they have to be. Like the champ is here for a reason, and he's gonna still here. So sorry guys, but like nobody's gonna take this belt from me.
So without giving too much away, what are you expecting from your opponent in this fight, in the rematch?
I mean, it's not too much that I have to give away. Like we know what he brings to the table. He's just gonna come out at me and try to take my head off because he's an aggressive guy. Probably as soon as he gets some punches, he's gonna try to shoot, as like everybody does. Everybody think they can stand up with me until like they can't, and then they became a wrestlers. But guess what? I stopped the takedown one time. I'm gonna stop it next time again, and then and then if we go to the ground, I will check him out. Like I put asleep my last opponent, so if he wanna take a nap, he's welcome. And then if he wanna stand up with me, he's welcome. So like I say, I'm not focused on what he's bringing to the table. I know he's a dog. I respect him for taking the fight. I'm not taking this fight lightly. I never underestimate nobody. I know he's pushing himself back and really hard because like he lost the fight against me and he wanna get it back. But sorry, buddy, you're not getting it back.
Do you approach defending a belt differently than chasing one?
I think I don't approach like I don't see the approach for the belt. I just see for the fight. Every fight coming up is the best and the more important fight in my career. Doesn't matter who it is. Like I say, I even fought with this guy before, and I'm not underestimating. I don't know, like overlooking him. I see as a new fight. He's gonna bring a new challenge for me, and then I expect him to train even harder than the last time because I'm doing it. So I don't see anything different for me, to be honest.
It is known how difficult it is on the physical aspect of being a MMA fighter. How do you handle the mental side of being a champ and a fighter and staying confident but not complacent?
Like the mental aspect for me is always the same. Like stay positive. Doesn't matter like what's happening around me. Like my focus is like very clear since I'm like really really young. I want to be one of the best fighters in the world. I want to recognize and be remembered as one of the guys that put the most crazy shows every time I step in the cage. So like, it's just as simple as that for me, I have a really like clear focus and then goals in my head. So like when the mental aspect comes to me, like, I don't know, but like, I would say I don't like to bitch about anything, I'm a dog. And I born for this, and then like, nothing is gonna change it. It doesn't matter what happened in my life. My goal is still the same, and I'm gonna reach it.
Prospectrix is about giving more fans the chance to invest in the fighters as they come up. What would the fans' investment mean to you?
I mean, every single time somebody like invests on my career, it's like, it means a lot for me, cause like, I'm a hard worker and I know how hard it is to make money. When we're talking about money, money costs time and then costs a lot of energy. So when someone like buy a t-shirt for me, for example, buy a ticket for me to go see my fight, it means a lot, and then that makes me even work harder. So when they go and support my career or they see myself fighting, they think that like it was worth it, cause like I don't like people to spend money on me if it's not gonna be worth it. So I appreciate every single person that has been supporting my career somehow, and then the money's gonna be worth it, man. Saturday night I will prove it, And then I will show to all those people that support me that like every single penny they put on my pocket is worth it.
What do you want fans and the viewers watching this video who don't know much about you to know about you beyond just your record?
I would say, guys, if you don't know me, make sure you tune in next Saturday night for Up Next. You can go to the page of Up Next and then get the pay-per-view. If you're local in California, like Orange County, like LA County, even San Diego, you know, like you can go down to Commerce Casino and watch my fight. And then I promise you, you're not gonna regret. You're gonna see a masterpiece, and then you're gonna see probably like performance of the night.
Looking ahead, where do you see yourself in the next few years, and what's the big vision for your career?
You know, like I'm gonna end this next Saturday night with my hand raised, having another belt, and then I'm gonna end up the year in the UFC, and then in less than 2 years I'm gonna be a contender, and people will know who I am. And then you guys gonna remember me because we're gonna be here in 2 years probably talking about it.
What message do you want to send to fans before your fight next week?
I just wanna say thank you to all the fans, you know, to all the people that's watching this, you know, like I said to you guys before we started this, thank you guys, you know, like for like follow our journey, you know, fighters we're nothing without you guys, and then like thank you for supporting the sport. They make me eat every single day, you know, and then make me happy, you know. I don't work because I do what I love, and then like it's because of you guys. So thank you to everybody who support and watch this.
Good luck for your fight. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you guys.
Everybody stay tuned. Video next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.